You're a flat earther, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Lord Jamar is a flat earther, everyone. Why are you a flat earther, sir?
Because it's ridiculous to think that someone can live on a ball, to think that water could wrap itself around a spinning ball, to think that people could be on the bottom of a fucking ball and be upside down because some magical thing called gravity is allowing it to happen.
So the water should be pouring into space then.
Everything should be pulled into space, into the so-called vacuum of space if there's no covering. If we have no covering, our atmosphere, our waters, everything should be sucked into
So you think we're in a dome?
Absolutely. Although, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Oh, shit. You
Here's
never
the
heard
thing.
this shit, huh?
Hey.
Explain.
Here's the thing, right? There's certain things that they don't allow you to explore, right? So there's certain things that I can't prove. I can't go. I'm not allowed to go up there and touch this. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is only what I can surmise, especially from thousands of years, because only 500 years ago did they come with this whole heliocentric model. All the different civilizations prior to that knew that we lived on a level plane. Okay, water always finds its what?
Level.
Exactly. Water always needs a what? A container. You see?
Yeah.
I can't have this drink on the outside of my cup. It must be on the inside of my cup. It must have a container. Okay? So there's no way that water could just stick to the outside of a spinning ball. Think about it.
Right.
Where's the 1,000-mile-an-hour? Because it's supposed to be going
on an axis. And it's on an axis.
So listen, not just a ball that's like this. It's a ball like supposedly like this, and that axis also equals to 666. But that's some
what?
Oh yeah, that's some whole other shit.
What the fuck?
Yes, sir.
Axis of evil.
Anyway,
Damn.
so now you're on an axis, and then you supposedly have land masses that are going on the top, on the side, and on the down under, right? They call it down under for a reason.
Right.
So do you believe that people are upside down right now in Australia, and that rain goes up instead of down? It rains up in Australia, and people are upside down. Or, in different parts of the planet, we're sideways. We're walking, we're sideways as we,
Right. Like Inception.
Do you believe that planes are landing on moving runways? Why can't I go up in a helicopter for an hour if the world is spinning? Why can't I hover for an hour and come back down and be somewhere else?
Damn. That makes sense. It does, but this is what I heard. I was talking to a former fighter pilot, and they get up to 50,000 feet. Like 20,000 something more feet. And I said, do you see the curvature of the earth? He says, yes, we do.
He's lying to you. He's a Mason. I guarantee it.
Damn.
I guarantee you this guy is a Mason.
Really?
Because I have footage where as high as you go, you always see a level plane.
Really?
You always see a level plane. As high as the observer goes, there is always a level plane. There is no curvature. There should be, by Pythagorean's theory, right? There should be 8 inches of curvature per square mile. Visible curvature that you see.
Damn.
We do not see such curvature, sir. This is some bullshit that they use to create basically to take God out of the equation. So let me ask you something.
Yes.
The Big Bang Theory. When's the last time an explosion, which usually destroys things, created something?
Billions of years ago.
No, because that's what they told
us, right. That's
when can I do an experiment? Right now, they're doing a Hadron Collider trying to fucking find the God particle because they're trying to find creation out of destruction, and you never will because there was a lie.
Shit. So how did is the solar system real? Do we have planets or is it bullshit?
It's bullshit.
Because
let me tell you this.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
3 things. One, Mecca sent $20 just sent it. So I guess Mecca's good.
Thank you, Mecca. Thank you, Mecca.
Joe Thompson sent $5 with a
Flat power. All my flat panthers out there, peace to you.
Please to the gods and the flat earths.
Hey, when I lay down with her, she get flat on her back. That's fucking stupid. You will never see Europe from New York City. You know why? Because there's a thing called atmosphere. And atmosphere acts like a glass. It only allows you to see but so far.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
That's fucking stupid.
That was dumb. It's far as fuck away anyway.
You can see things that are mad far that you shouldn't be able to see, where it should be under the, first of all, what's it called? A horizon, right?
Yes.
What's the root word of horizon? Horizontal.
Right.
What is horizontal? Straight across.
Yeah.
An airplane. What is a plane? A plane is something goes straight across.
Yes.
What is sea level? Sea level.
Okay.
None of this says curveizing or, sea curve or,
nautical curve or aqua curve or
we measure distance in straight miles. We don't measure them in degrees and all of that. We measure them going straight. If you're going south, how come it's not downhill the whole way? And north.
Is he making sense?
He's
making sense.
Absolutely.
You don't believe there's gravity.
There's density and buoyancy. There's no such thing as gravity.
No such thing as gravity.
The heavier, listen to me. And if you look it up right now, they'll tell you that gravity is the theory. So
yeah, but
listen to me. No, it's not. No, it's not. Listen to me. There's density and buoyancy. Okay. The heavier things will fall to the bottom, and the lighter things will rise to the top. If gravity was real, well, then it has to have intelligence because it's holding down the oceans, which weigh tons, but yet it's allowing bubbles to rise to the top. It's allowing guppies to swim through the fucking ocean. It's allowing birds to fly through the fucking air. Like, that's ridiculous.
How come when you throw a ball up and it comes back down, what is that?
Density.
Density of what?
The ball is heavy, so it's denser than the atmosphere it's in.
Than the air.
If it was if you threw it up into a gel, you see what I'm saying? It would get stuck in the gel. Why? Because the gel is more dense to the ball. It's that fucking simple.
But a feather, you go.
The feather is lighter than you,
right?
But
But does a feather and a light and a bowling ball?
They don't fall.
They fall at the same.
Let's hear what he wants to say.
In a vet.
Another super chat.
Of course he did.
The horizon means the Earth is round. If the Earth was flat, that means we would be able to see things in the distance. The atmosphere wouldn't stop.
That's just shit he's pulling out of his ass.
Did that make sense?
That didn't even make sense. Thank you for your $20
because of the curvature.
But you're pulling shit out of your ass, and I'm not accepting that. Because what I'm talking about, if you research it, it's absolutely real. Atmosphere is like different slides of glass. Okay. And the farther you go, the more slides of glass is going to be. That's
atmosphere. So atmosphere is going up and down, not across.
No, he's saying it distorts
what I'm saying is it distorts your ability to see super far, especially with the human eye.
Well, even if you're in a park, you can only see so damn far.
Right. There's also things called perspective. A lot of people say, oh, look at the sun going over the curve. No, it's not going over the curve. You're just not able to see it with your human eye. If you take a certain lens and you zoom in on the same thing, it will come right back into focus and it will not be going over any type of curve.
What about the moon? When you see the moon and the sun,
at the same time.
And
what would be going on?
There's a part of the moon that's dark and part of the moon that's
see-through.
It's what?
You have seen the moon in the daytime and you have seen the blue of the sky straight through the moon. Don't tell me you haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right. So what the fuck why are you thinking that the moon is solid if you can see right through it?
So do you not think that planets are round? Planets are not.
He doesn't believe there's planets.
I didn't say there's not planets.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is a planet, what they told you is a planet, is not the same as what we're on. So first of all, they say all the planets are round. That's not true. all the drawings of planets around. If you actually get footage of real planets taken by a P900 camera,
Well, you said
look
there-
that up.
there's
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah.
If you look up the footage of real fucking planets, what they do is they pulse, they change color.
Yeah, you showed me
They
that.
change shape and all this type
Yeah.
of shit. They are not fucking round. The only thing that you see is round is the sun and the moon. And those things are here in our atmosphere. They are not 93. The moon.
The sun is not 93 million miles
away. The moon is not 230
something miles,
whatever
1,000
thousand miles away. They are right here in our atmosphere with us, just like they appear to be. And those, hang on, and there are stars and there are moving luminaries. There are moving stars, which we call planets. Okay. But those are not the same as what we are on now. These are not solid masses that you can stand on. And my analogy for that would be if you were standing on a pool table, sir, and you were looking out, right? You would see nothing but round pool balls in front of you.
Right. All right. Right.
Right? You would see nothing but round objects. That doesn't mean what you're standing on is round. The pool table is flat and square.
Right.
So you
So
think
for
that the
you to
planets are round
assume
or no?
that,
Or you
hang
don't
on,
think that's
hang
fair?
on, for you to assume that you are on the same thing that
Yes.
you're looking at
Yes.
is some bullshit that you were tricked into thinking. And they taught us this in 3rd grade.
Yes.
Okay? Because they knew that you couldn't question it.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. That is the order, and it's all bullshit. And so, because
If
we
you
thought
believe
it was
in the
round,
Bible,
because
the Bible is a flat Earth book. So if you believe in the Bible, you can't believe in the globe.
damn, I don't go to church. What?
He sent you another 20.
Has Jamar been to space or is flat Earth friends?
Listen, have you ever been to space, Mr. $20?
Right.
No.
Right.
You're taking the fucking word of NASA. By the way, you know what NASA's budget is?
What?
$53 million a day.
Damn.
Hell of an incentive to lie. And all they give you is animations.
So what do you
all
think
of these
the
things
purpose
are
of it? What do you think okay, so
is to
let's say
control you.
everything-
The purpose is to control you.
Okay, so
okay,
if
the
I
purpose is because
Damn.
if you knew that, because they say, oh, you act like everything revolves around you. It does. That's why you have the North Star and all the fucking other planets appear to be revolving around us because they are. It's what's above us that's moving. We are not. Do you feel like you're moving?
No.
Okay. That like let's not ignore our senses.
So
okay?
you-
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Because they'll say it's too big to feel us moving, yet we can feel when there's an earthquake. Make up your mind. If it was too big to feel why isn't it too big to feel an earthquake?
Right.
But
How
do you-
come
do you
I
not
can't
believe
feel-
some of this
in
shit makes
relativity?
sense, though.
Hang on. It all
Which is
makes sense
crazy.
if you really think about
Some
it.
of it
You
does.
believe in relativity?
And let me
theory
just
of
say-
relativity? Or
Huh?
no? You believe in the theory
No,
of
that's
relativity?
some bullshit. They try to use that to
Damn.
disprove
Einstein.
the fact that, listen, there was an experiment called the Michelson-Morley experiment. Look this up, where they were trying to prove that the Earth was spinning. They couldn't do it. They were unable to
Look up
prove
Mickelson Morganson.
Michelson-Morley. And I'm the one that's been drinking.
Milkerson Morley. Look up Milkerson Morley. Sounds like a comedy duo.
Anyway, they
Milkus-
couldn't prove it. So now
gonna
here
read it. Let
comes
him read it.
He's
here
gonna
come
read it.
Einstein
You wanna read
with
it
his
or no?
fucking bullshit to try to warp space and all this fucking bullshit to try to explain why they didn't come up with any movement in their experiment and all this.
Wait,
type of
what's
bullshit.
he did E equals MC
Yeah,
squared.
But
yeah.
the theory of relativity.
It's all some
like,
bullshit.
Has to do with energy.
If you're in a car
It's all some bullshit.
and another car is moving,
right.
Well, that's
Listen to that.
that's-
Let's listen
that's
to this
frame
bullshit.
of reference.
he's saying that, right. The
That's
point
called
of
the
reference.
frame of
If
reference.
you're
If you're in a car
in
doing-
a car.
You're in a car
Mhm.
doing 20 miles an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
When the car does 40 miles an hour, it passes you at 20 miles an hour, which is the difference between the speed that you're traveling
Uh-huh.
plus what the other car is.
Okay,
So the
right.
car will come up and it will pass you
Pass
at
you up.
20 miles, but
Okay.
at 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. Like if you have a head-on collision, the head-on collision, if you're going at 50 and I go at 50, the collision is at 100 miles per hour. The both masses hit at 100 miles per hour.
What does that have to
What does
do
that have
with
to
the
do with
Earth
it?
The
being
relativity, the theory
What
of
does that mean?
relativity says that things are moving.
No,
and
you're
because
talking about laws of inertia. You're talking
Right.
about Sir
I'm not
Isaac
talking about
Newton.
that.
Yeah.
Inertia, things
you
in
are.
motion tend to stay in motion.
That's the
Yeah.
Isaac
Same
Newton.
thing.
Wait, okay.
It has nothing to do. See,
Hold on. Theory.
Most people,
Hold on.
Michelson.
E is energy. Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. Okay? So what does that have to do with any of the shit you guys were talking about?
And
What I'm saying is
called the
they
theory.
came up with that equation because they failed to prove that the Earth was spinning, and somehow that equation reinforces the bullshit.
Because it's not making any sense.
Now, most people bring up the car shit. They'll say, when you're inside a car, if I throw up a ball, it's gonna come straight down, da 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 da. And I say, yeah, because you're inside the car. You see,
Yeah, but what if you throw the ball up outside the
if you
window?
were outside the car, it would be totally different.
what if you throw the
It would be
ball?
a totally different result.
Wait.
As
Wait.
whether you were inside a car.
So if I'm inside a car and I have a ball in my hand
Yes.
and I throw it where?
You just throw it up in the air.
Throw it like out the window. And
Not necessarily out the window.
Just throw it
You
up.
just might throw it
And
up.
it comes down
It
why?
might come back right back to you.
And that's not
There's
gravity.
that's the density, first of all.
Density,
It's
okay.
about density. But you have a covering, is what I'm saying, inside of a car,
Mm-hmm.
where if once you remove a covering, that changes the whole thing. Once you remove the covering, when you throw the ball up, this shit's gonna fly away.
Not necessarily though, because depending on the density, right? If I throw a
it
ball
also
up,
Well, it depends on the speed, right? Y'all are saying it's 1,000 miles an hour.
No.
So I'm saying when you throw that ball up,
say,
it's gonna fly away.
they
Listen,
say that the when you throw objects up,
All-
it's 9.8 meters per second squared. That it's like the same speed.
Plus, you're
at all
moving
times.
the
because
bus-
what
when you
in the
throw the ball-
mathematician bullshit are you coming with?
There's
right now?
bullshit they gave me. We all got the bullshit.
What I'm saying is, why are you remembering this? It's 9.
It's
Like,
some
what kind of
physics.
nerd
I had
were you?
physics class.
Fucking
I had physics.
He just talked about the milkshake experiment. Nobody.
You
had
just
a
talked about Milk Dud and
Nicholson
Milkerson.
Morley.
You just talked about
milkshake.
You just talked about two lawyers, Milkerson and Morley. They sound like injury lawyers.
We can't quote nothing.
Paul Mickelson and Morley.
Celino and Barnes, equation experts.
Mickelson Morley.
1-800-999-99.
Lying on this bullshit. Oh.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, first of all, I don't give a fuck if y'all agree with me or not. Nigga, I'm bringing in the super chats. Can I get some fucking love?
That's why that's what I'm saying.
Like
I'm
seriously.
saying let him work.
Like,
Let him cook.
Sit back and let me cook. Let this, hey, Mr. $20, bring it. What the fuck you want to say?
I think you got it.
Okay.
But
Who else wants some?
People
Let him
have
cook.
to, you have
Either
to-
they're going to agree.
You have to disprove him.
Exactly.
Disprove
and you
him.
can't.
And you're just and
Go
you're not
for it.
and you're saying stuff that you've already learned.
Right.
They have, you know,
Don't just regurgitation.
They have
because
done a laser
let me just say
experiment.
something. Let me just say for a in all seriousness,
Uh-huh.
I got in this to disprove it. I thought this was the most ridiculous thing.
What
in
was the flat earth thing?
the flat earth
first,
thing.
right.
I thought this was
Yeah.
the most ridiculous thing
Yeah.
in the world.
Right.
As a 5%er,
Yes.
we're taught actual facts and solar facts,
Yeah.
and
Right.
you know what I mean. I'm
Yes.
thinking that this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck came with this?
Yes.
Yo, bro. Word is bond on everything I love. The more you study this,
Yes.
the more you cannot disprove it. Like, if you take it seriously, like,
Yes.
and don't just refute things just and start pulling shit out of your
Yeah.
ass because you don't like the results of what
Yeah.
you found.
Right.
Like, all life exists inside the egg, not outside of it.
Right.
If we live in a ball, we live on the inside of the ball. And just like inside of an egg is not filled all the way to the top with with the yolk. It might be like halfway. And if you look inside it, if you flash a flashlight inside of an egg, the fucking shit is going to be level.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because these liquids always find their level because we're on a level plane, bro. Like, and that's just what it is. And it doesn't hurt you that you're not on a ball. I don't know why y'all niggas love balls so much.
Whoa, no Diddy,
There's
son.
a lot of ball loving.
Son, yo.
A lot of ball. Yeah,
that
like
makes sense.
I like all the
I
ball.
might be a flat earth.
The ball loving.
So are we being teabagged right now? Is he?
I'm just saying, seriously.
There's
like,
a
ball
cosmic
loving is a-
teabagging
The
happening
ball
right now.
loving is a little crazy.
Oh, if you're a flat earther, you like balls, nigga.
So check this out. Check this
You
out.
do
Check
like
this
balls.
out. Check this out. Like, I'm thinking, because you're saying this,
Yes.
I look at all the photos of the Earth. You know how they always show?
They're all fake.
I think they're fake because
they
my
are
thing
fake.
is this.
And they tell you they're fake.
It's like, how do we know that it's round? Nobody can go up there. None of us can.
Let me tell you
But then they say
something.
we use satellites to go up and take a picture
Let me
of
tell
the
you
Earth
something.
being round.
They've never been on the outside. They already say we haven't been out of Earth's orbit. So they're already kind of admitting.
So spacewalking
they've
is
never,
bullshit.
They've never really been to space. It's absolutely bullshit. The only satellites they have are satelloons. They have these balloons that go in higher orbit or whatever.
But not in space.
Nothing in ever space.
So there's no satellites
They've never
in space.
been to the moon.
No, we
They
haven't been
don't
to
have
the moon.
all these satellites that are circling around the Earth and all that. That's some bullshit. They want you to believe that they have more power than they really have. It's a fucking lie. Okay, now here's most of these things are cables. Okay, under the Earth. Under the ocean.
Okay.
That's where you get your internet and shit from.
Oh, so they're in the ocean,
The
not
internet, that's where the cables, and then you see them everywhere, is the cell towers. It's the towers that's everywhere. This is triangulation. This is a science that's been here for a fucking very long time. That's where your GPS comes from, triangulation.
So
Now-
it doesn't come from these satellites that they always show animation too, like these.
Right. Now, here's the thing, right? Listen.
Are you guys believing this?
Listen, all y'all got to do, right?
It doesn't make sense. Some of this shit makes sense, doesn't it?
And I will apologize, right?
Yeah.
I will say that I'm wrong, right? All you got to do is have a live stream, right? We shoot a rocket up into space. Don't give me this bullshit about the transmission's gonna cut out on all this time. No. Give me a fucking live stream where the transmission goes all the way into space and then look back at the Earth and show it fucking spinning 1,000 miles an hour with the buildings upside down and all that, and I will apologize. But that will never fucking happen.
I know, he's
way that
making
you
sense, bro.
That's the only
Okay.
way.
He's
So
making a lot
let
of
me
sense.
ask
That's
you.
the
Let me
only
ask you.
way.
Let me ask you this: What if they shot a laser and measured the altitude of the laser based on the curvature of the Earth? So what should happen?
First of all, they've done that already. I
Okay,
can show you experiments online right now where they shot a laser across a fucking super long lake where
And
there
it stayed
should have been
straight.
a curve
And it stayed straight.
and it stayed fucking straight. It went all the way to the other side. We have visible fucking footage of seeing fucking mountains.
Hey, Mike, can you look
cities
that up?
mad far
the
off.
laser experiment that proves the flat Earth.
Bro.
Damn.
See, unlike
You're making
Globetards,
sense,
hey,
kinda.
unlike Globetards, I don't pull shit out of my ass.
Damn.
Okay? This is all word is bond, shit that I've seen with my own fucking eyes. These are experiments that could be replicated.
So
now here's the
so
thing.
ancient.
Show me a replication, because I can show you a flat Earth replication with the sun and the moon inside the dome moving around. Show me a replication where you have a ball with water sticking to the outside of it as it spins very fast at the relative speed that it would be if it was. Show me a fucking real world experiment like that.
So the
and
globe-
if you
the
can't,
globe is
right?
bullshit.
Hold up. And if you can't, then that is what we call pseudoscience. And we have to throw it out the fucking window.
Yo.
All right.
So the globes have been fake as fuck.
The globe is a flat Earth map that's been wrapped around a ball
Yeah.
and tried to stretch.
Fucking A.
Godfrey.